In our group, we are building cameras that can create slow motion movies of light in motion at 1 trillion frames per second. We're building snap-on attachments to mobile phones that allow you to compute the prescription of your eyeglasses, and we are creating glasses-free 3D displays. Now, the key idea for us, the key concept is that instead of focusing on fun, games and entertainment, now we are focusing on health, wealth and well-being. And that really requires us to think in some really unique ways, because as engineers and designers and policymakers and lawyers and medical professionals, we have typically not talked to each other. The work has been done in silos. And at MIT Media Lab, we are thinking how we can do this in a cross-disciplinary and often anti-disciplinary manner. Netra is a tool that goes on top of a phone. You look through it, click on a few buttons, and it gives you a prescription for your eyeglasses. Now, as you know, about 300 million people in India need glasses but don't wear them, which means children remain uneducated and grown-ups cannot do their job. So it really leads to illiteracy and unemployment and poverty. So our goal is to bring glasses to the masses, and this unique microscope that goes on top of the phone really allows us to exploit the phone as a scientific instrument. And with a very low cost attachment to a phone, we think we can perform tens of millions of diagnostics for your eye in a very low cost platform. And the solution should be available in the next few months in India. There are three trends that I think we are riding. One is about hardware. Hardware is the new software, and the cost for hardware is going to zero, which means that the same way you could ideate, iterate and develop with software now can be done with hardware. The second trend, I would say, is about the sophistication of the consumer. I mean, if you think about medical devices, consumers had absolutely no say. All the cool stuff, all the complex stuff was done by doctors and nurses and trained professionals. But now consumers will be doing a lot on their own. And the third trend is crowdsourcing. Tasks that are too difficult, too complex for a single entity to perform are now being sourced to the crowds. And the wisdom of the crowds and the ability of the crowds can actually solve this problem.